Hi guys, wait lang ah. Start tayo in a few minutes. May ilalagay lang ako. Ayan, pwede na siguro mag-start. So, good evening. Itutuloy lang natin yung how to use this program. Bali part 2 na to. Pero maikli lang to eh. So, baka a few minutes lang. Baka hindi siya umabot ng 1 hour. So, tingnan ko na lang kung hanggang saan naabot. So, dito sa how to use this program part 2, sinabi lang ni Tony dito, yung continuation nung Monday, na humanap din daw siya ng role model para ma-emulate niya or magaya niya or magawa niya yung gusto niyang klase ng buhay. Kumbaga naghanap siya ng role model kasi 'di ba dun sa mga unang session niya meron siyang tinuro na gano'n na dapat meron tayong ginagawa na role model na pagbabasihan natin or yung gagayahan natin. Yung mga usually yung mga successful na tao, yung mga tao na gusto natin ay maging katulad natin yung energy nila o yung success nila. So talagang pipiliin natin yung mga gagawin natin yung role model. Yung talagang sa tingin natin ay makakapagbigay sa atin ng inspiration, ng motivation para maabot natin yung mga goals natin. Kumbaga, sila yung added na push para talagang maabot natin yung mga kung ano man yung ambition natin or yung mga goal natin sa buhay. So, sinabi din niya na ang siya daw ay masaya dahil nakapag palaki siya ng mga anak niya. Nung time na yon ay 4 yung anak niya. Hindi ko lang alam ngayon kung ilan na yung anak niya. Naging magandang buhay daw naging maganda daw ang buhay ng pamilya nila. Tapos kumbaga pinagmamalaki niya yung naging pamilya niya dahil nakapag-contribute daw sa society, tsaka talagang naging makabuluhan yung pamumuhay nila. Bukod pa doon yung nagawa niya improvement sa sarili niya, sa katawan niya. Kasi kung mapapansin niyo tong si Tony Robbins, kahit nung I think nung mga medyo bata-bata pa siya, talagang medyo muscular siya. I think parang matangkad yata siya kasi mukha siyang matangkad na lalaki. So, kumbaga pati yung health niya talagang na nabantayan niya, na na na-improve niya. So, kumbaga naging meaningful talaga or fulfilled yung buhay niya. Pati yung relationship niya, yung connection niya dun sa, sabi niya creator eh, kaya hindi ko sure kung anong religion ni Tony Robbins, kung anong ano niya, belief niya sa religion. So, ayun, kumbaga naging well-rounded person siya sa madaling salita. Tapos sinabi din niya na yung conditioning daw talaga ay mahalaga para ma-address natin yung mga bad habits natin. Naalala ko nung dati, nung first time ko na mag-resign sa work, yun kasi yung time na mga ano ba yun, mga 2007 kasi ako nag-decide eh. Kasi during that time, para akong na-burnout na noong time na yon. Hindi ko alam kung saan ako dapat pumunta, kung masaya ba ako sa ginagawa ko. I think effect yun ng mahabang time ng pagwo-work ko eh. Kaya kumbaga hindi talaga advisable yung gano'n na masyadong mahaba yung time ng pagwo-work. Dapat talaga may relaxation. Eh ako kasi dati talaga wala akong relaxation. Talagang bahay lang, tapos yung trabaho. Kasi hindi naman ganun kalakihan yung sahod ko eh. Kumbaga wala akong time para maggala or something kasi hindi nga kami nasanay ng ganun eh, na gumagala or naglilibang or gumagastos ng higit pa doon sa kinikita. Hindi kami ganun. Kaya hindi talaga kami sanay sa mga utang-utang nung lumaki kami. Hindi kami ganun talaga. So, yun, yung time na yon, talagang naghanap ako, nag-isip ako, habi ko, ano ba yung mangyayari sa akin pagkatapos nito? Kasi nag-resign na ako noon eh. Pero bago ako nag-resign, lumaki na yung sahod ko noon, malaki na siya. Kumbaga, masaya na ako noon ng panahon na yon kasi sabi ko, okay na yung sahod ko. Kaya lang, parang dumating na nga ako sa point na parang na-burnout ako. Kaya nung mag-resign ako, naghanap ako ng mga seminar na about yung personality development, self-improvement, yung mga tipong yung concept na financial freedom, mga ganon. Yun kasi yung uso dati nung panahon na yon. Kaya malaking bagay na makakita ako ng mga ganong seminar. Di ko sure kung kilala niyo yon. Kasi dati, sikat yon si John Calub. Si John Calub kasi, yan, parang katulad nila Tony Robbins. Life coach siya. Si John Calub, ang mga sinasabi niya about yung mga, yun, financial freedom, financial security. So, kumbaga, doon kay John Calub ko unang nadinig yung law of attraction. Ano pa ba? Yan, yung mga money magnet concept. So, kumbaga, talagang, ano ba tawag doon? Personality development ba yun? So, ganun tipo mga seminar, yung mga kinoconduct ni John Calub. Yan, si John Calub nga pala, siya yung, tama ba? Oo, tama. Siya yung unang nagbanggit na mga motivation coach. Yan, nabanggit niya sila Tony Robbins. So, itong mga sinasabi ko sa inyo, mga recorded seminar, hindi ko pa nakukuha to nung time na yon. Yun, kay John Calub ko unang nadinig yon, yung sila Tony Robbins, sila T. Harv Eker, sila Jack Canfield, yun, lagi niyang kinukwento yon sa mga seminar. So, nung time na yon, talagang alam niyo yung feeling na ganun, parang ang nakakawala na feeling mo, yun yung talagang kailangan mo, yung sa matagal mo ng pagtatalong sa sarili mo, finally natagpuan mo na yung gusto mong madinig na mga ideas, mga ganon. So, ayun, umattend ako ng mga seminar ni John Calub, tapos kay John Calub ko din natutunan yung law of attraction, tsaka yung The Secret na libro. So, yun, mamaya ng konti balikan natin yung The Secret kasi magandang libro talaga yun. So, ayun, yun na, parang naging simula na yun na napagtahi-tahi ko sa isip ko yung mga parang mga concept dati na kumbaga ay unti-unti kong nakuha o nadaanan. Kumbaga, malaking linaw nung time na uma-attend na ako ng seminar ni John Calo. May mga nakilala ko doon, mga naging kaibigan ko na hanggang ngayon, kumbaga, doon kami kumbaga sa, paano ba masasabi yun? Kumbaga sa, yung mga sinasabi nila na birds of the same feather flock together, di ba? Mga ganun, kumbaga, nakita mo na yung tribe mo. Yung mga katulad mo na, basta yung tipong, paano ba? Yung mga, ibang klaseng networking siya eh. Networking talaga na, of course, may mga humahalo din doon ng mga networker na yung MLM. Pero yung mga networker doon, mga tipong nagne-network na mga negosyo, na mga skills nila. Kumbaga talagang yung usual na business networking. Kasi ganoon naman talaga yung, kung totoo sa yung networking na pagka nakikipag-network ka, di ba? Yun nga yung collab, yung parang nakikipag-collab ka. Pero dati, hindi pa uso yung word na collab. So, nung time na yon. So, ayun, mga physical in-person seminar lang, may mga activity, may mga ibang mga ginagawa kayo, mga exercises. So, doon din ako nagsimula nung panahon na yon na umattend ako ng sinasabi ko sa inyong cash flow. So, ito, try ko tignan natin kung para magka-idea kayo kung board game kasi siya eh. Try ko lang palitan yung picture doon sa Teams Tignan nyo kung makikita nyo. Teka lang, sandali lang. Ito, papalitan ko Makikita nyo doon sa Teams na window. Mawawala yung streamcast na text. Para makita nyo. Tinakpan ko lang yung mga mukha nung kasama ko para may privacy naman sila. Pero yung iba dito, kaibigan ko pa hanggang ngayon. Kalang, hintayin natin. Okay. So, ayan, kung nakikita nyo, ayan, yan yung board game. Kung nakikita nyo, hindi pa yata nag-display. So, antayin natin, may delay lang. Masaya tong board game na to kasi may goal yan. Ayan. Yan, nag-display na. May goal yan. So, ayan, madaming table yan. Ginugroup kami. So, at makikita nyo naman, di ba, ang dami. Mga, yan, halo-halo. May mga businessman dyan, may empleyado, may kung ano-anong trabaho. So, yung board game na yan, ang tawag dyan, I think yan, cash flow. Yan, may binigyan kami ng mga play money. Tapos may kunyari, may mga ano ba? Ano tawag doon? Yung mga assets na nasa papel. So, yun, iba't ibang klase. Nakalimutan ko tawag sa mga iba't ibang klase na assets. So, ayun, ang purpose niyan, una-unahan kayo na makaabot doon sa finish. So, ayan, kung tutuusin, I think 6 hours yata yung binigay sa amin dyan na time yan sa board game na yan. So, nagsimula kami alas 12 ng tanghali. E di dapat mga alas 6 tapos na. Noong time na yon talaga ang tagal. Hindi siya kaya talaga. Yung iba magagaling na, nakakaya nila ng 6 hours. Pero ako, lumampas ako ng 6 hours, hindi ko pa tapos kasi hindi ko pa naabot yung finish. Kasi, yung ano na yan, yung ano ba tawag dyan, parang maze na yan, napabilog. Yan yung journey mo sa buhay. So, along the way, ayan, may mga makikita kayo na iba-ibang kulay, mga symbol yon ng assets or pati nga yung mga donation, yung charity nandyan. So, may explanation yan. Actually, may regular na ganyan. Ewan ko ngayon kung binalik nila kasi nag-pandemic pero dati, may ganyan talaga regularly. minsan sa mga hotel nila ginagawa. Kaya ito, nasa hotel yata kami nito. Itong session na to. So madami yan, kaya maingay. Maingay na masaya, kumbaga. Kasi yan, magpapalitan kayo ng ideas, magkakatabi kayo, magkakakilala kayo. Yan mga kung totoo, hindi ko sila kilala ng una. Diyan lang kami nagkakilala. Kaya, ayan, kunyari may money kayo, play money, yun, yung mga hawak namin mga papel, play money yun. So, ang maganda kasi dyan, matuturuan ka kung paano dumiskarte sa buhay using yung mga fake na play money na yon, yung mga fake na assets na yon. May time na magkukwenta ka, yung mga basic math. Halimbawa, may bibiling kang property o pipili ka, ano ba ang gagawin mo? I-donate mo ba siya o bibili ka ng property or magbebenta ka? Kasi may mga certain advantages kasi pagka i-donate mo eh. Kaya kumbaga, yun yung challenge sa'yo. Ano yung pipiliin mo? Yung makatulong ka o yung makabili ka ng gantong asset or something? So, ang pagkakatanda ko, ang end goal nito, ng board game na to, ay kailangan positive yung assets mo. Hindi ka dapat lugi. Yun ang pinaka-idea dito. Dapat maabot mo yung finish line na madami ka pang hawak na, o may hawak ka pa na play money or yung may chips yata kaming ginamit eh. O parang yung mga bilog-bilog, parang yun yung mga coins. So, nakakatuwa siya kasi kala mo kayang tapusin ng 6 hours pero kung tutuusin, hindi talaga. Depende sa tao. Depende sa mga discarding gagawin niya. Kaya yun ang masaya dito. Kaya tignan niyo, meron pa akong calculator sa tapat ko. Kumbaga, ano siya talaga, enjoy talaga siya. Gusto ko nga umattend ulit nito eh. Kasi talagang yung priority mo sa buhay, talagang pagka nagawa mo tong board game na to, talagang sobrang okay talaga to. Kaya, tsaka makikita mo yung mga kasama mo, iisa kayo ng mindset na lahat maging successful. Kasi di ba ganun nga yun? Kung gusto mo maging successful, dapat ang mga barkada mo, ang mga kasama mo, dapat about success din yung gusto nila. Huwag kang babarkada sa mga pasaway, sa mga walang ambisyon do, 'di ba? Kasi ganoon naman 'yun eh. Nahahawa ka eh, 'di ba? Kung sino yung kasama mo, mahahawa ka doon. Kaya kung bad influence sila, most likely pangit din ang magiging kinabukasan mo. So, ganun lang 'yun. So, eto, basta masaya tong board game na to. Sobrang na-addict ako dito. I think 2 beses ako umattend eh. Magkaiba ng year. Kaya lang, hindi ko talaga siya natapos ng exactong 6 hours eh. Kasi talaga, may mga diskarte talaga. May halong may halong accounting, may halong, ano pa ba? Yan, yung mga personality development, mga ganon. So, hindi lang siya, yung parang katulad ng sinasabi ni Tony Robbins, di ba? Hindi lang isang aspect ng pagkatao mo yung matetrain, pati yung spiritual. Kasi nga, may portion doon na magdo-donate ka eh. Yan, may mga portion dyan. Basta, several sheets ng papel bibigay yan, kaya tignan nyo, madami kaming papel doon sa table kasi iba-ibang label ng mga papel na yun. Tapos, ayan, basta makikita nyo, ayan, bawat isang may kulay na yon na nandun sa bilog, nagre-represent sa amin yun. Kaya kumbaga, nag-uuna-unahan kami makaabot dun sa dulo. Sa pamamagitan nun. Kasi yung, ano ba tawag dun? May board game din na ganun, di ba? Yung Snake and Ladder ba yun? Na, kada tira mo, magi-step ka forward. Tapos, pwede ka mag-step backward. Depende pagka mali yung decision mo. Ganun siya. Kaya, masaya to. Kaya talagang, sabi ko, nakaka-addict to eh. Maganda siya. Talagang gustong-gusto siya ng mga mahilig sa financial freedom. Mga ganon. Kasi nga, matetrain yung utak mo eh sa pagdesisyon sa mga negosyo, sa ganon. So, magandang halimbawa siya. So, ayan. Nakita nyo, di ba? Iba-ibang klase. May mga label yon, yung mga papel na yon, yung maliliit na papel ng rectangle. Yun yung nasa gilid. May mga label yon. May mga particular asset, particular liability, particular donation, mga ganon. Basta, siya, talagang isipin mo, mukha siyang sa totoong buhay, gano'n. Kaya lang nga, ayan, mga play money lang. So, talagang ano, nagbabayaran kayo. Katulad yan, ayan, yung katabi kong babae. May time na babayaran niya ako, may time na babayaran ko siya. Mga ganun, pati may mga utang-utang, ganun. Kumbaga, kaya nga ang goal ay kailangan maging positive pa din yung hawak mo. Dapat may matirang asset sa kamay mo pagdating mo sa dulo, sa finish line. So, ganun. So, masaya talaga to. Nung time na yon, magkano ba to? 1,000 yata bayad namin. Kasi may kasama na siyang pagkain eh. May kasama siyang coffee, tsaka snack. Yun. Basta, ay tingnan nyo, labo-labo yan. Maingay yan. Maingay na masaya kasi nagtatawa na. Basta mga feeling mo negosyante ka dyan. Pagka umaten ka dyan. Sobrang saya. May mga kasama kaming estudyante dyan na bibilib ka, di ba? Bata pa lang sila. Pero na sila, enjoy na sila dyan sa ginagawa nila. Maganda nga yung ganun eh. Kumbaga bata pa lang, nate-train na kung paano magdesisyon, di ba, sa buhay ng iba't ibang aspect. So, ayan. So, hindi ko na muna tatanggalin yan. Tignan nyo. Tapos, sinabi din ni Robin, ni Tony Robin na, yun nga, yung conditioning daw ay mahalaga yon talaga sa pag-address natin ng mga bad habits natin. Kasi yung si John Calub, doon ko natutunan sa kanya yung mga word na reprogramming. Kasi daw tayo, di ba, nung lumaki tayo, siyempre nag-aral tayo sa school, may mga tinuro sa atin na concept, principle. Habang lumalaki tayo, nagbabago yan, di ba? Nahahaluan ng mga personal experience, pagka nag-work tayo sa mga relationship. Tapos, ayun, kumbaga, nagbabago yung personality natin minsan or most of the time habang lumalaki tayo may mga nagbabagong pananaw sa buhay natin. So minsan daw kasi yung bata tayo mali yung naging programming sa personality natin nung maliit tayo. Kaya pagka daw ganun, yun, doon tayo kailangang mag-improve paglaki natin. Bawa, na-discover natin paglaki natin na ay mali pala itong ganitong paniniwala o yung mindset na ganito, hindi pala tama ito, hindi pala ako magiging successful sa ganitong klase ng katwiran. So ayun, dun nalalabas yung kailangan nating baguhin yung sistema natin. Dun na lumalabas yung kailangan nating mag-improve. So itong isang halimbawa nito, kasi kami sa personal na buhay namin, kasi 'di ba ang magulang ko nga 'di ba matanda na sila. Matanda na sila nung hindi naman medyo ganoon, parang matanda kasi ang tatay ko 52 years old na siya nung pinanganak ako eh. So parang lolo ko na siya. Ang nanay ko naman 42 years old nung pinanganak ako. So ayun, menopausal na siya. Kaya nga parang menopause baby yata ako eh. So ganoon. So dahil matanda nga sila, inabutan nila yung mga panahon ng Amerikano, panahon ng Hapon. So yun ang mga inabutan nila. Inabutan nila yung World War II. Kaya nga yung tatay ko naging guerrilla siya, yung mga volunteer soldier nung panahon ng Hapon. Kasi teenager yata siya nung time na yun. 1922 kasi pinanganak yung tatay ko eh. So ayun, iba talaga yung mindset, iba yung effect talaga ng war. Kaya hindi talaga ayoko talaga niyang war. Pangit talaga niyang war kasi naapektuhan yan ang pag-iisip ng mga tao. Iba talaga yung naging effect sa mga tao ng war. Iba yung pananaw nila na medyo mahina yung loob nila, natatakot sila, hindi sila sure sa future, tapos nakadagdag pa nga dahil doon sa war, hindi nila natapos yung pag-aaral nila. So, malaking challenge talaga sa akin na ganoon. Kasi ako, syempre, nakapag-aral ako. May gap talaga yung education namin. Na, kumbaga, talagang malaking adjustment. Malaking adjustment sa mga everyday na, sa mga ibang paniniwala, ganoon. So, talagang nagpapasalamat ako kasi pinag-aral nila kami. Kaya, kumbaga, ayaw nilang ma-experience namin ayaw nila ma-experience namin, yung na-experience nila. Kasi talagang ang hirap nga ng ng buhay noon, ng panahon ng Hapon. So, yun yung sinasabi ni John Caleb, sabi niya, iba nga daw kasi yun. Kasi nung sinabi niya yun na iba kasi talaga noon kasi may effect sa kanila yung war, yung World War. May effect sa mga naging isip nila yon. Sabi ko, kaya pala gano'n na may iba talagang paniniwala na yung parang yung paniniwala ng matatanda na nagtatago, yung parang inferior, yung mga ganon, yung mga tipong ganong paniniwala na yung para hindi mapaaway, yung minsan ay kung iisipin ko hindi against dun sa natutunan ko sa school na kailangan tumayo ka, paglaban mo, ganun, hindi ganun kasi, hindi ganun yung mindset ng mga magulang ko. May mga certain situation na ganun na sabi niya, para hindi kayo mapaaway o tanggapin mo na lang, mga tipong ganun, tipong yung kalooban mo ba yung hindi mo matanggap na magpapatalo ka, di ba mga tipong ganun, lalo na kung nakapag-aral ka, di ba? So, may ganun kasi silang mindset. At sa tingin ko, yun nga yung effect ng war. Madaming, tawag doon? Yung mga negative effect, yung war sa pag-iisip. Lalo na yung, di ba? Lalo na yung mga bata pa lang. Hindi siyempre, pagtanda nila, dala-dala nila yung ganung klaseng mindset. So, doon ko na intindihan, sabi ko. Kasi nung una talaga, sabi ko, ba't ganun? Iba yung principle sa ng parents ko doon sa ibang parents ng mga classmate ko, ng mga ganun. So iba yung nila. Yung pala yun. Kumbaga, kaya malaking bagay talaga kung paano kino-condition bata pa lang para paglaki niya alam niya na kung ano yung tama, ano yung mali, ano yung dapat niya ipaglaban. Siguro nakadagdag pa nga yun dahil hindi naman sila nakapag-aral. Kaya kumbaga, may inferiority complex sila. Kumbaga ganun. Nagkataon, ang ugali ko pa gusto ko, nag-i-excel ako. Ganun ako kahit na tahimik ako, kahit na mahihain ako, gusto ko nag-i-excel ako. Nasa sa personality ko yata yun. Kasi hindi ko alam kung dahil sa zodiac sign ko, kasi ganun daw yung Capricorn gustong magli-lead, gustong mag-excel. Kaya kumbaga talagang sabi ko parang ang laking ang laking adjustment. Tapos ayun pa, nag-i-excel pa ako sa school. Kumbaga hindi ko mapaliwanag talaga minsan. So, ayun, sinasabi ni Tony Robbins na yun daw course na binigay niya kasi ay pwedeng umabot ng 1 week nung panahon na kinonduct niya yon. Ang ginagawa daw ng course na yon ay ilalabas niya yung momentum ng bawat isang tao. Kumbaga kung sa tingin mo wala kang kakayahan, tutulungan ka ni Tony Robbins na ilabas yun. Ang tawag kasi nung course na yun ay personal power. So yun, pagka naka-attend ka ng course niya na yun, talagang tutulungan ka niya, i-guide ka niya. Kumbaga, ilalabas niya yung leyon na natutulog sa damdamin mo. Ganun. Kumbaga, magiging matapang ka. Magkakaroon ka ng self-confidence. Kumbaga, talagang magta-transform ka. Yung tawag doon, yung tinatawag na mga makeover, mga ganoon, magbabago personality mo, magiging confident ka. So, ito, naalala ko to, kinukwento ko lang sa inyo, simulan natin nung nag-aaral ako para unti-unti nyo ako makilala. Tapos, later on naman yan, pagka nag-work na ako. Kasi nga, nung nag-aaral ako, di ba nga mahilig akong sumali sa mga organization. So, gusto kong nagli-lead. Nagkataon, nung bata pa kasi ako, lagi ako nasa hulihan ng pila. Kasi, ako yung pinakamatangkad sa lalaki. So, yun, dahil siguro sa height ko din, na matangkad ako, yun, naging class president ako. Yun nga, nakadagdag yun na nakikipaglaban ako sa top 1 ng elementary kasi naglalaban kami sa top 1 eh. So yun, kahit mahihain ako, nag-excel ako. Tsaka mahilig ako mag-drawing dati. Ang unang ambition ko kasi dati maging architect nung maliit ako. Kasi mahilig nga ako mag-drawing dati. Tapos maganda akong sumulat eh dati. Dati yun, pero ngayon pangit na ako sumulat ngayon. Maganda akong sumulat dati. Talagang maayos. Tapos since nga mahihain ako dati, 'di ba nga nakwento ko dati, pinainom pa ako nung pampakalma. nung magbibigay ako ng speech sa graduation kasi ko eh, nung maglaban kami, dahil nga dun sa quality ko na mahihain ako, sabi sa akin, second honor daw ako. Kaya naging second honor lang ako, hindi ako first. So, ayun. Kumbaga malaking effort sa akin yung kailangan ma-overcome ko yung pagkamahiyain ko noon ng time na yon. Pero hindi ko alam ba't ganoon eh. Pero nakakahawak ako ng mga organization. Siguro dahil hardworking ako or pagka kasi ganyan may mga responsibility, talagang ginagawa ko yun. Hindi ko pinapabayaan yung mga responsibility. Ganun ako. Hindi ako yung tipo na iba na basta itatambak yan. Hindi ako ganun. Basta binigyan ako ng responsibility, talagang pinagbubuti ko. Kahit nung fourth year na manalo ko sa student council, talagang pinagbubuti ko yon. Dumating sa point na napabayaan ko yung pag-aaral ko para lang mapabuti ko yung trabaho ko dun sa student council. Kasi ang laki ng responsibility. Siyempre buong high school parang nakabantay sa iyo kumbaga ikaw ang tinitignan nila dahil ikaw yung presidente nila. So ayun, ang unang beses ko talagang masasabi na stretch ko yung sarili ko nung manalo na ako ng student council sa fourth year. Kasi nga challenge sa akin yun, di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo na feeling ko walang sumusuporta sa akin dun sa school, kaya feeling ko awang-awa ako sa sarili ko noon. Tapos yung isang teacher doon sa school na yon, sinabi pa niya sa akin, pagbutihin mo. Kasi hindi naman kasi ko taga doon eh. Galing ako sa public school nung elementary. Tapos pagdating sa high school, yon, lumipat ako sa Catholic school, sa private. Di syempre may mga estudyante na doon. So ang sabi sa akin ng isang teacher, galingan mo kasi magaling yung kalaban mo. Kasi nga hindi siya mahiyain, ako mahiyain ako. So talagang awang-awa ako sa sarili ko noon kasi sabi ko tagilid yata ako kasi lagi nilang sinasabi magaling yung maano kasi kumbaga tawag doon, biba yung kalaban ko. Maano siya magsalita, sanay siya magsalita, hindi siya kinakabahan. So ganun. So pero talagang malaking tulong sa akin yung CAT, yung Citizen Officer Army Training dati. Kasi nga na-develop talaga yung personality ko doon, yung leadership ko. Kumbaga malaking tulong yon. Tapos yun nga, sabi ko lang one day bago mag-election, so dumaan ako ng simbahan. Sabi ko, Diyos ko, bahala na kayo sa akin, tatanggapin ko kung manalo ko o matalo ko. And then yun, kinabukasan, teka lang, tama, sa sobrang lungkot ko, hindi ko na inintay yata, tama ba? Parang hindi ko na hindi, inintay ko pa pala yung result nung botohan. So bago pa ako umalis sa school, nalaman ko na nanalo ko. 60% yung nakuha kong votes nung election. So edi umuwi na ako. Tas kinabukasan, pagpasok ko, tingin sa akin lahat ng mga estudyante. Eh dahil nga mahihain ako, akala ko matutunaw ako kasi nasa gate pa lang ako, nagtingin na sila sa akin. Ang layo-layo nila. Ang layo nila. Nakatingin sila lahat sa akin. Sabi ko, medyo naiilang kasi ako pagka ganun eh. Naiilang talaga ako. Kahit na ngayon, kahit na matagal na lumipas na, may panahon pa din na naiilang ako pagka nakatingin sa akin yung mga tao. Kasi nahihiya talaga ako. May time talaga na gano'n na nahihiya ako nakatingin. Tapos hindi ka magsasalita o syempre hindi ako comfortable no na nakatingin ka sa akin, hindi ka nagsasalita. Madalas gano'n. Kasi may ano kasi ko, mayroon akong nunal sa mata, sa loob ng eyeball. May nunal ako doon. May nunal ako sa loob ng mata, doon sa white, sa eyeball. Tapos meron din akong nunal sa gilid ng mata. Ang sabi kasi nila, pagka daw may nunal sa mata, tsaka yun nga, sa gilid ng mata, malapit sa tao. So, talagang naramdaman ko naman talaga yun. Naramdaman ko talaga yun na yung iba, parang gusto nilang kunin yung attention ko pagka naglalakad ako, gano'n, pagka lalo dati nung maliit ako, matangkad ako. So, ayun, gusto nilang kunin yung attention ko, kaya nung first day na manalo ko, di tinawag na ako sa stage. Ay, hindi ko alam talagang ano sila hindi ko ina-expect yung reaction ng mga estudyante. Kasi nga ang nasa isip ko kasi malakas yung kalaban ko. Mahiyain ako, yun na nasa isip ko Pero nung umakyat na ako dun sa stage, nung sinabi na yung pangalan ko na ako yung nanalo, so nagulat ako, lahat, ang ingay. Talagang kala mo may lindol, ganun. Tinginan lahat yung mga nagkaklaseng mga elementary. Dinig sa labas ng school. Dinig talaga sa labas. Ang ingay, ang gulo. Sigawan sila nung tinawag na yung pangalan ng vice president tsaka pangalan ko. Sobrang lakas talaga. Kala mo lilindol. So, sabi ko, totoo ba to na baliktad yata sa impression ko na dehado ako. Tapos yun So, yun ang naging simula. Tapos, lumapit sa akin yung may isang college student kasi doon na student leader din siya. So, nilapitan niya ako. Sabi niya kung gusto ko daw sumama sa munisipyo na magpa-participate kami sa mga civic activity. Parang uso kasi yung mga student leader dati sa munisipyo. Parang ano kayo doon, mga kumbaga SK ganun, kabataang barangay. So, kaya lang nung time na yon, sabi ko busy ako kasi iniisip ko talaga yung responsibility ng pagiging presidente. Nandun yung isip ko talaga. Yun na iniisip ko, sabi ko, malaking responsibility to kasi na-pressure ako. Yun kasing unang pinalitan ko, sikat na sikat yun. Bago ko nanalo, merong mas matanda sa akin, di ba? Kumbaga sa presidente, may naunang presidente. Tapos may pumalit. So, yun kasi sikat na sikat yun. Kaya sabi ko, ang laking responsibility nito. Kailangang mapantayan ko yung ginawa niya. So, ganun yung iniisip ko ng panahon na yun. Kaya talagang pinagbuti ko. Tsaka gusto kong patunayan dun sa teacher na nagsabi na na nagkamali siya dun sa sinabi niya sa akin na galingan ko na syempre parang, di ba, kahit pa paano natamaan yung pride ko no, na sinabihan kang galingan mo kasi magaling yung kalaban mo. So, yun. Yun ang simula na nagkaroon ako ng confidence. Yun ang pinakaunang-una talaga na first time kong na-experience na kailangan kong magtiwala sa sarili ko. Kasi, imagine, every morning, magsasalita ka dun sa itaas ng stage. tuwing matatapos yung flag ceremony sa umaga, everyday, magsasalita ka sa lahat ng estudyante. So, mapipilitan ka talagang lakasan mo loob mo nun. Nakatingin sila lahat sa'yo. Diba? Kumbaga, kaya talaga tayo, may mga pagkakataon talaga na sinusubok tayo ng Diyos, ng tadhana, kung hanggang saan yung makakaya natin. Kasi talagang, ewan ko, nangyayari sa akin yung ganun. Yun yung unang-una talaga na hindi ko makalimutan na kaya ko palang i-stretch yung sarili ko. So, ayun, tapos ito pa, ituloy natin yung sinabi ni Tony. So, ayun nga, pati self-confidence mo, basta lahat-lahat. Kumbaga, matatransform ka talaga dun sa course ni Tony Robbins na sa sinasabi niya. Tapos naalala ko pa, iba din kasi talaga yung conditioning yung paglaki mo, 'di ba? For example, lumaki ka na ganitong klase environment mo. Pagka tumanda ka na or nagwo-work ka na or lumaki ka na at naiba yung environment mo, 'di ba naninibago ka? Kung hindi ka naman sanay sa ganun. Kasi naalala ko nung isang beses, may pinuntahan kami. May nasakyan kaming driver ng Grab. Nag-Grab kami. Kinukwento ng driver na doon yata sila nakatira sa kailan ba? Doon sa dati kasi yung Makati. Yung Makati kasi dati wala pa yung C5, hindi pa highway yun, mga bahay yun. Kasi majority doon mga sundalo, ganun, mga pamilya ng sundalo. Dumating yung time na kailangan gawing highway na yun, yun nga, kaya may C5 na ngayon. So, ang nasakyan naming driver ng taxi, ng Grab, ay kasama pala sila doon sa tinamaan, na-relocate sila sa Laguna. Tapos, tinanong ko siya, sabi ko, kamusta po yung nalipatan nyo? Ayun, ang pangit doon sa Laguna. Halo-halo yung mga tao na kung saan-saang lugar nang galing. Sabi ko, anong ginawa nyo doon? Pinaupahan na lang namin. Kasi yun daw relocation na yun, ready na yung bahay. Uhulugan mo na lang. So, yun nga, nagkataon na pati yung ibang na-relocate sa ibang area, doon, kasama nyo doon. Kaya sabi niya, pangit doon sa napuntahan naming housing kasi iba-iba umaga pa lang, may nagsusugal na, kumbaga, hindi daw nagustuhan ng mga anak niya. Kaya, pinaupahan na lang niya. Kaya naisip ko na, hindi pala ganun na komot, maganda nga, ready na nga yung titiran. Depende pa din talaga sa tao Depende talaga dun sa tao yung natitira. Kaya, katulad yan, o kahit na sabihin niya, pwede na agad nilang tiran yun, hindi din sila nagtagal, pinaupahan na lang nila. Kaya, mahirap talaga minsan yung iba yung kinalakihan mo, tapos makakahalubilo mo yung ibang klaseng tao. Kumbaga, depende talaga sa kung paano siya pinalaki, kung paano siya namuhay nung lumalaki siya. Kaya, yun. Minsan kasi, dadating talaga yung point na tatanungin mo yung sarili mo na may hinahanap ka na hindi mo nakikita doon sa existing mo. Or, nasanay ka doon sa existing na buhay mo na paglipat mo sa ibang place, iba yung buhay na dadating yung kailangan mo mag-adjust. So, ganun yung inaano ni Tony Robbins na depende din sa pagpapalaki, doon sila tutulong kung paano mo babaguhin yun, kung paano mo i-address yun, yung paano mo makukuha yung fulfillment na hinahanap mo. Kasi pati yung mga habit mo, kung paano dapat mamuhay, kung paano dapat na i-deal yung mga challenges sa buhay, So, kasama dun sa tinuturo niya. Pati yung hahanap ka ng model na pagbabasihan mo o paggagayahan mo ng gagawin mong example sa buhay mo. Pagkatapos daw nung program niya, nung course niya, magiging maliwanag doon sa mga participant kung ano yung mga dapat nilang ma-achieve, kung ano yung, kung nasaan sila, at kung ano yung gusto nilang maabot. So, yun yung sabi niya. Pati yung mga tools, pati yung mga ibang mga gagamitin nila, mga strategy, yun, kasama dun sa tinuro nila. Mahalaga din daw na mahanap yung purpose na, yung masasabi mo na kayang magtagal, na yung kayang masustain. Yun ang sabi niya. Na hindi yung, yun nga, yung hindi yung ningas kugon, hindi yung panandalian lang, yung talagang long term na purpose na hinahanap mo. Kasi daw nga yung mga problema, hindi naman daw talaga mawawala yan eh. Kailangan lang ay magle-level up yung buhay natin para yung klase ng problema na ma-encounter natin talagang mas makabuluhan. Kung baga hindi tayo paikot-ikot dun sa isang sitwasyon na yon. Kumbaga nagle-level up dapat yung buhay natin. So, yun lang yung pinaka-summary ng sinabi niya, na kung i-analyze ko yung course na to, talagang kailangan talaga may productive na sistema na ilalaan ka at bibigyan mo ng time dun sa buhay mo. Ganon yung understanding ko dito. Para makuha mo yung fulfillment, yung linaw ng buhay, tsaka yung iba pang mga bagay na pwede mo pang matutunan para nagle-level up yung buhay mo. So, yun na lang muna dito sa motivation talks, tapos lipat na tayo sa tarot. Ito, i-play ko So, ang hahanapin natin na keyword ay yung fulfillment, tsaka yung clarity, tsaka yung mga ang nakikita ko kasing idea dito, katulad nung Monday na session natin, is based dun sa mga na-search ko na reading, ay may kinalaman sa proper timing. Kasi 'di ba may time element yung mga moment na maglalabas sa atin ng kakayahan natin, 'di ba? Yung kaya nga hour of power. So, yun ang nakikita kong relation doon, yung mga tinatawag na proper timing, yung mga tamang desisyon, yung mga tamang choices na ginagawa natin para maabot natin yung mga goal natin. So, eto, ipe-play ko yung unang reader Mamaya ako sasabihin kung sino reader.
And you're going to move into your first house. So that
Teka lang.
Did you know that the ebook
Kala
industry
po,
is an
commercial.
$18 billion pie, and it's still relatively easy for you to potentially get a slice? So much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings, I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, I will never ask for personal details, and I will also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them, it is a scam, okay? let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is a new moon reading for you. The new moon occurs on the 23rd or 24th of November, depending on where you are in the world at the moment. It's occurring in the sign of Sagittarius, and this is a very positive new moon. It brings benevolent energy as it coincides with Jupiter going direct. Now, Jupiter, of course, is the planet of good fortune, good luck, expansion. So if you have been feeling that your luck isn't flowing right now, or you've been feeling a little bit stuck in a rut, then this new moon cycle will help you with that. Also, being in the sign of Sagittarius, you may feel influenced to broaden your horizons, seek adventures, pick up a new hobby, even book travel plans, or make bold steps in your career or in your personal development. Some of you may even feel like booking travel plans that encompass some sort of spiritual retreat, okay, because of your 12th house is also activated at this time. Now, just to let you know, if you've been going through a bit of a turbulent time, the energy becomes a lot easier as we move through this time period. Also, if you've been hurt in the past, we do have a connection between Mercury, Venus, and Chiron, which brings healing. But do remember that Uranus is still very active this month, so sudden changes can occur, sudden U-turns, both in terms of your personal life and also in terms of worldly events as well. I would also be a little bit mindful that this is prime time throughout the year of people breaking their promises or going back on their word. Even though they intend to be true to their word, it can mean that people overcommit themselves and they can't quite follow through on a promise. Okay, so that's the energy that I've got coming up. Now, of course, your 12th house is activated at this time, and this is about deeper meanings. You're going to feel a little bit more sensitive than usual. There may even be a little bit of mood swings going on, because you've also got the moon card there, so you are going to be very sensitive with this new moon. It's going to affect you quite heavily. Now, the 12th house is about addressing fears, looking at where you tend to self-sabotage in some areas of your life, where you tend to attract people who are a negative influence in your life. I'm just going to get that card for you because it's shot right over there. One moment, please. Well, this is interesting. We got the Fool card, so you've got it twice here. It's in the resistance position, and it's also in the protagonist energy. So there's something here that perhaps you've been delaying, you're wanting to launch or start. Maybe it's that you're ready for a new beginning in some area of your life, but we will get to it in a moment, and let's see what's going on there. But as we move throughout your 12th house, you may feel you have this quest to connect to source. You're going to be more philosophically minded, shall we say, that it's going to be a thought process that's all about your position in the world, where you feel like you're going on your soul path, and also you're going to look at the deeper meaning, the quest, the calling that you have there as well. They want to go in more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We've got the star. Okay. Now, because it's coming up in the water, just as the star came out, they're also showing me an image. What they're showing me is it's almost like a wand with a star on it. Okay. Now this could be that, for example, you're walking down the sidewalk and you see a child with like a little wand and it's got a star on the end. I mean, typically in movies and things, whenever you see the fairy with the wand with a star on it, it does mean a wish is being granted. You do have the star there, but they're asking me to show you this or tell you about this image because it's something you're going to see over the next 4 to 5 weeks. It's not just a star. It's a star that's on the end of a stick or something, a wand. Okay, so this could be something that you just bought as a gift for somebody. It could be something you see on your travels as you're walking around. It could be in the store. So it's a symbol and a sign that there is a wish being granted for you. Something that you've been asking for, that you've been praying for, something you've been asking the universe to deliver. Okay, this is a symbol for you to be aware that things are shifting to bring you what you desire. Okay, anyway, we'll leave that there. That's very precise. Let's get straight to your energy. Now, because we've got the moon card and we've got the owl and we've got the mouse, your 12th house really is affecting you. So you will feel a little bit more sensitive, maybe looking deeper at the fears that hold you back in some area of your life. Now, we've all got them. We all feel that we want to launch something, and suddenly we think, well, what if we fail? And your guides want you to be aware there's no such thing as failure, only learning how to do things differently so that it is successful next time. Okay, so if you feel like there's something that's not really working right now, they're indicating that it's not a failure, it's a learning process, it's a learning curve. We are all students of life. You've got the full card and you've got it twice, which indicates you have so much potential. You're actually very talented at what you do. And if there's something here that you feel hasn't been working, or you've been feeling a little bit stuck in a rut, I see you taking on a new adventure, or really being influenced to take a chance on something. And it works out in your favor. It's like a dream come true. It really is like a wish. Okay, but we'll see a little bit more on that. But the first card here is the mouse. Now, this is a card of difficulty. So you may have been feeling a lot of pressure recently, or you may have been just feeling, a lot of stress, a lot of stuck in a rut, or even worry, because they give me the word worry, and as I was saying, stuck in a rut, so it sort of like overlapped what I was saying. So I wanted to say stuck in a rut, but it stuck in a what, because I was I heard worry. Okay, so some of you may be worrying about something. Now, with this card, it could be that you're sort of worried about this new start that you're taking. They're indicating, have courage, it's going to work out in your favor. It's going to work really well, actually. The universe is orchestrating things behind the scenes, and you've got all the knowledge you need to get to where you want to go, okay? So whatever this is that you're a little bit anxious about, it's going to work out in your favor. They want you to be aware of, you're going to be thinking of situations in your past where you may have played small, where you allowed someone to dull your shine, or take away your power, or underestimate or undervalue you, okay? You may have those memories pop up, because we got the Six of Cups here, which is all about nostalgia. So they're indicating you may be starting something from scratch, but you're not. You're starting for something from experience. And whatever the situations in the past, whether it's a people or a person or a situation that somehow underestimated your power, you're going to show these people or this situation what you're made of, because I get a force to be reckoned with as we come out of this new moon energy for you, okay? But because of the 12th house influence, you may be feeling a little bit anxious, or you may be feeling just sometimes, when we go through moon cycles, because they tend to affect us very heavily, sometimes we feel like withdrawing, being in our own private space, keeping ourselves to ourselves, curling up into a little ball just on the sofa, watching a good movie, and that is really great. It renews our energy, recharges our battery. We have to make time for ourselves. So some of you may be thinking, you know what, you don't want to get out there and be seen right now. You just want to be like flying under the radar, just at home, being a homebody, and that's okay. You're regenerating your energy before you take your next step. Okay, now I'm going to pull a card on this. Some of you may be worried about a health issue or something like that. Now, I'm not medically trained to talk about that. So, but I see there, if it's something to do with food, because my guides are actually pointing at the mouse eating some cheese there. I mean, it could be that you just found out that you're dairy intolerant or lactose intolerant, or that you've got something. I mean, it looks like cheese. So. I'm getting the sense of cheese with it. So some of you may have had some sort of symptoms that have been, putting you off kilter, or just making you feel like you're not really yourself. It could be diet related, and it's almost like you're limiting things. Sorry about that, my beautiful Capricorn. The battery on my camera completely died. I had a full battery. It's not even 20 minutes into the reading, and it just completely drained. So I've had to change the battery, and I'm back in the room now. So let's continue on your reading. Some of you may be cutting things out diet-wise and sort of reconnecting to a healthier diet, because you actually found that you're intolerant to something or you're allergic to something. So I'm just seeing that coming through, this focus on diet. Okay, now let me just pull a quick card on that. Thanks so much for it, guys. Great angels, can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Four of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Wands is a card of celebration. It is a card of good news. So I feel, you cutting things out. You may have to stay in the home space for a little bit. because the Four of Wands connects to the home life or the home space, but it is about harmony. It could also be that perhaps you've been eating too much rich food, because the Four of Wands can connect to the good life, okay? So I'm just going to leave it like that. That's only coming up briefly there. But because we've got the mouse, or mice, shall we say, this could be worry about some sort of adventure or new start, or perhaps you're relocating. There's a new chapter occurring in your life, and you may be a little bit anxious about starting this. And it may be something that you've put off for some time in order to gain knowledge. So for example, some of you may be learning new skills to open yourself up to a new job market or job sector, or some of you may be opening yourself up to new knowledge in order to get a promotion or a raise. But I feel the Fool card indicates you're starting something from the beginning, or you feel like you're taking a risk in some area of your life. But they want you to see it as it's not a risk, it's an opportunity to reach your full potential. Okay, that's what they're giving me here. Of course, it'll be a calculated risk. You'll always do your due diligence before you make any move in your life. But the Fool card indicates the ripple effect will be in play. As soon as you take the first step on whatever this is, it will sort of ricochet into your future, and your future self will really sort of thank you for this moment, for making the decisions that you're making right now. Now, the Fool card, of course, is all about adventure. So some of you, if you're worried about things like finances, for example, because we've got a Two of Pentacles and we've got a Three of Pentacles, which indicates that you're being really conservative with the way that you spend at the moment. So if you're worried about finances, I feel some of you may actually look further afield for work. If you've retired, some of you may be looking at using a hobby or a skill or a talent that you're really good at in order to set up a stream of income. Or some of you may return to the work sector, and you may feel a little bit nervous about that. Some of you may actually open yourself up to a new job opportunity, or even second streams of income. Even if you're setting up like a YouTube channel or a TikTok or whatever it is, you may be feeling a little bit nervous because you may feel that you don't have all the knowledge of how to do something. But nobody ever starts off with the knowledge of how to do something. Everybody starts with, okay, you know what would be really great if I could do that. So, okay, I don't know how to do that, so let me learn how to do that. And I can tell you right now, there are millions, gazillions of videos on YouTube of how to do everything. So if there's something in your mind that you're really trying to learn, and you feel you don't have the money to invest in a course right now, then there's definitely opportunities for you to find free videos online in order to help you level up, if that's what you're hoping for. And the Fool card is also a card of your guides are actually giving me this energy, and I'm not sure if it's already come up because I had to stop the camera briefly when I went to change the battery. But they're indicating don't play small. Don't let anyone dull your shine, okay? So if that did not come up before I had to swap over the batteries, then it has been something that is relevant and sort of sitting on the sidelines waiting to come in, and it's very prominent right now because I'm scrying in the water. The energy just comes through. The Fool card is a card of independence as well. So some of you may be starting your own business or sort of becoming an entrepreneur. There's definitely this energy of wanting to be independent. So if you've been caring for someone who is unwell, you are a carer, whilst you are a wonderful soul and you are so giving and loving and generous with your time, your care, and your devotion, it is understandable that sometimes you may yearn for your independence, to be seen, to be appreciated and acknowledged. And your guides are actually really proud of the way that you are conducting yourself, but sometimes it can get a little bit lonely, and they understand that, okay? Just to let you know, there are opportunities. I feel like there's invitations coming your way, opportunities for you to be invited out to have fun with friends, okay? I feel actually you're going to get a message from someone you haven't heard from in a while who actually wants to reach out because they've been missing you as well. And I'm not saying it's an ex. I get an energy that this is someone that you enjoy spending time with, someone who's a good friend, and just raises vibrations and makes you feel really good, okay? Now, I'm just gonna pull another card here for you. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide 9 of Wands? Okay. Now, the Nine of Wands is a card of defenses, okay? So I would say, especially with the mouse there, I would say make sure, and this came up briefly in another reading, I'm not sure which one, I think it was maybe the Libra one. Make sure you take all your vitamins, okay? Because this could be, you know, we're coming into colder weather, of course. With the mouse card and the Nine of Wands, it's like keep your defenses high, make sure you keep your vitamins and things like that going on as well. But the Nine of Wands is a card of caution. So with the mouse there's something here that perhaps you're reevaluating. You're taking a step back, you're waiting, you're looking around before you proceed further, okay? It can be a sense of uncertainty that you're feeling about something in your life, and you need to gain insight in order to take the next step. Your guides want you to be aware questioning is good, okay? Because questioning allows you to see all the paths that are available to you in this moment. So it's important to guard yourself. Also, if you're taking any sort of perceived risk in your life, don't rush in, okay? I would say take it slow, make sure you get all the information first before you take the leap of faith, okay? That's what I'm getting there. Now, the Six of Cups indicates the universe bestowing benevolence on you. Of course, we've got Jupiter going direct. The Six of Cups is a card of an offer coming in from the universe, something that perhaps you've been manifesting at this time, something that you really want to embrace. Because the Six of Cups tends to be a gift. It's something that your heart will be very excited about. So there's definitely some sort of message that brings you a lot of peace. And of course, we've got the Six of Cups, and the Four Wands came out for you as well. Six of Cups is a card of reunion. So I do feel like you're going to get a message from someone who's been thinking about you. But the Six of Cups is also a card of finding balance. Now, when it comes to finances, some of you may be cutting back in certain areas of your life, not overspending. And I feel like you're not really taking risks with your finances. I see you being very level-headed and, you know, trying to remain harmonious. The Six of Cups is a card of focusing on goals as well, and hearing news about goals that you've been connected to, and they may sort of give you a little bit extra money this month, because I see a little bit extra money coming in, okay? It may even be a second stream of income that you're setting up, but I definitely see more money coming in. You know, we've got a Two of Pentacles and a Three of Pentacles, so it only goes up by a little, but a little is better than nothing, right? Let's just clarify that Six of Cups before we move on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. I feel the majority of energy as we move through this new moon period, you're in the flow. Five of Cups. Okay, so it's like you're recouping losses. So if you felt like you lost out on something, or you've been grieving something, something has been upsetting, you may have felt like you missed out on an opportunity, or perhaps you felt like there was a shocking bill that came in and suddenly you had to pay that off and you've got a little bit less money than you had last month. They're indicating you're going from the Five of Cups to the Six of Cups, which means there's, you know, the universe is restoring that which you lost. Now, this could be in terms of a friendship, it could be in terms of a love relationship, it can be in terms of a job opportunity, or it can be in terms of, you know, perhaps your travel was delayed and you, due to unwellness or due to, you know, striking or whatever has gone on there, difficulty. The mouse is all about difficulty, shortages, and things like that. And you may have felt a little bit fed up, stuck in a rut. But actually, the universe is bringing you something better. So they want you to be aware of that, okay? So this is actually a positive time to recoup on losses. Now, in the resistance position, we've got the Owl. Now, the Owl is an interesting card because it's number 12 in the Lenormand deck, which is all about the Hangman energy, pause, okay? But it actually represents community and friendships. And because it's in a resistance position, you may have been feeling a little bit lonely because you may have felt a little bit disconnected from community or from groups of friends that you haven't seen for a while. You may be focusing on embarking on a new start. Some of you may be even relocating and you're wondering about what you leave behind or what you're going to. Know that you have a lot of support and protection at this time as well. Now also, this is a card of feeling a little bit restless, okay? Sort of communicating with others, trying to find your way. Some of you may soundboard friends, family, in order to talk about your calling or your soul path. Because I feel this moon in particular is all about soul path. It's all about the next part of our journey because it's in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a forward moving energy. It is a fire energy, which is all about achievement. It's about making life interesting and bringing excitement into our world. So I feel if you've been stuck in a rut, there's definitely an opportunity for you to connect to all the things. It's like connecting the dots. Like, for example, getting out there, meeting new friends, or putting yourself on a course of learning. Understanding what you need to do. You're being called forward in the direction that you need to follow. It's like divine timing. You may have felt a little bit stuck in a rut, or you felt low energy, low motivation, but that's all going to change. They're showing me a window of opportunity for you. A window of opportunity is how they're giving it to me. And to change your circumstances and bring more light and happiness and fun into your world. If you felt like you've had a lot of responsibility and you've been bogged down by the everyday, they're indicating a much brighter time is headed for you. Now, they're actually showing me a giraffe in the water right now. A giraffe. So, I mean, not unless you just went to the zoo and you saw a giraffe, or perhaps there's a poster or a billboard that has a giraffe on it. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, spiritually, giraffes tend to represent spirit because the long neck can see the journey ahead above everybody else. So it tends to be about, planning for the future, mapping progress, trusting in the unknown, and knowing that you're engaging more deeply in the process of envisaging something new. And you've already started to make progress. You may not feel like that, but you've started to make that progress, and your passion will attract the perfect situation for you, okay? It's like the universe is working behind the scenes to align you, to bring you what you need. So I feel the giraffe tends to represent visionary energy. The thoughts are becoming things, okay? So I feel that is a strong image to look out for over the next 4 to 5 weeks, in particular around that new moon period and just about a week and a half afterwards. When we got the Fool card, it's in the resistance position. Your intention is to take a leap of faith on something that perhaps you've been feeling unprepared for, or something that you've been feeling nervous about, anxious about, or even that you felt that you don't have the talent or the skills to accomplish. But that's not the truth at all. Your guides want you to know that you are very gifted. You're very original in the way that you approach things. And some of you may have felt there's so much responsibility that you want to free yourself up from that and just get busy living. Okay, so I really feel that energy. Oh. Okay, so this gesture has like little gestures, the little gesture stick. For a second there, I thought it looked like a star, but it's actually a gesture. It's got a gesture on a stick there as well. With the star with the stick on it, with the stick, that's important, okay, so watch out for that. Now, the outcome energy, we've got the moon. Your intuition is key to making any decisions, but also when you get the moon card, this indicates that, take it slow, because there are going to be emotional fluctuations during this period, which sometimes can cloud us. Our fears can get the better of us. Sometimes we can start to doubt our skills, we can start to doubt the decisions we're making. So allow the new moon energy to pass before you sort of make a huge decision. I feel like you're going to make an impact in some area of your life, and the moon card indicates your intuition will guide you to that position. Also, I feel like hidden emotions will come to light. You're going to do a lot of personal growth, a lot of self-reflection is what they're giving me. Pay close attention to your dreams as well. You may get prophetic images in your dreams where the unseen comes to light, and then you find it sort of plays out in your waking day. Also, you're going to be a lot more creative than you've been for a while. So if you've been feeling a little bit stuck, or you've had some sort of writer's block, or artistically you've been like blocked or not in your flow, there's definitely a removal of that energy, and you're going to be a lot more productive than you've been for a while, because you like to be busy, Capricorn. Of course you like to find the balance between work and play, but if you're just idle and you're not doing anything, and you don't feel like you have a purpose, or you don't have something to focus on, you get a little bit antsy. So they're indicating that you're going to find that balance. We've got the courage card, so whatever you've been struggling with, you will overcome it. Okay, this is a force to be reckoned with. You are going to endure whatever it is you've been going through, and you're going to overcome it. And I feel this is a card of strength, power, success. That inner roar comes out. So don't allow your fears to govern any decisions, is what they want you to be aware of, because this new moon can throw up that. And it's only because of your 12th house. Now your 12th house, you'll move out of that in the next 4 to 5 weeks, of course, and you're going to move into your first house. So that's a lot more positive energy. But we all have moments of going through our 12th house, which makes us more spiritually minded. We connect more to meditation, yoga, going for massages if we're lucky enough to be able to afford that, those sort of things. But it's about seeking the deeper meaning. And you may have had the deeper questions as you've approached this new moon energy, and it may throw up some fears. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Now we've got the Two of Pentacles, which is about finding balance between work and play, but it can also be about second streams of income. What they want you to be aware of is that you are making progress towards something that you've been trying to accomplish. If you tend to be the sort of person who starts something and then doesn't finish it, they're indicating you're going to get a little bit fed up over this new moon energy, and you're going to just get very productive, very organized, and start doing. Okay? And with the Three of Pentacles going into the Three of Pentacles coming after the Two of Pentacles indicates that, whatever you're planning is starting to come to fruition. Some of you may even collaborate with others in order to get this done, whatever this is. But this is a very creative time for you. Ideas or projects are starting to formulate. Everything's starting to slot into place. Financially, I feel like there is a little bit more money available at the end of the month, more than perhaps you were expecting. It's not loads, I gotta be honest. I'll always be honest with you when I see loads of abundance. But in the next 4 to 5 weeks, I see much more money coming in. But over the new moon period, I see just there being a little stream of income coming in as well. Okay, a little bit. Yeah, I just see a little bit coming in. Three of Pentacles also, I feel people are actually talking about you behind your back in a really positive way. Sometimes people do it in a negative way, but I'm really getting positive energy here, where you're going to be finding people complimenting you on your skills, or complimenting the way that you dress, complimenting the way that you act, or whatever you're creating. You're going to get lots of compliments over the next couple of weeks. And it's actually going to surprise you. There's going to be like one and you're like, okay, that was really nice. Then the second one, you're like, hey, what's going on here? Third one, you're like, oh my gosh. You're going to get loads of compliments. Either it's about the way you look that day, how you dress, your skills, your talent, your knowledge, okay? I feel like there's lots of compliments coming your way. The Star energy is about standing out from the crowd as well. So some of you may actually get like an offer of a promotion or raise, a little bit more money, but I feel like you will staircase this later on. There's more money available later on, okay? Star energy also, they're just giving me this energy here right now, which is someone has bad influx or indigestion. This may be coming from worry or pressure or stress. They want you to slow down, take some time to withdraw and relax, okay? I know life is all about doing, and we're always like crazy trying to pay the bills, trying to do jobs, couple of jobs here, there, and everywhere, look after our families, try to do life, try to have fun, all of the things. Sometimes we need to just take a step back and relax. So just remember that, okay? It may be affecting, it's either something you're eating, or it's something you're living on your nerves. You're feeling really frustrated or feeling really high anxiety at the moment. Now that's not going to resonate for everyone, but I'm really picking up on someone got some sort of indigestion issue there. So I would check that out as well. I feel like it's food-based, but anyway, the Star energy is about seeing things clearly. Hidden things coming to light. We've got the Moon energy there, hidden things coming to light. Looking at areas where you can perhaps capitalize financially on things, looking at areas where you've played small or where you've given away your power to other people. This is the energy that you're going to be flowing in as we move throughout the moon period. And it actually empowers you. It puts you in a really solid position to see these areas so that you don't replicate them, so you do not allow this to happen again or to hurt again, okay? If you are going through some sort of difficulty, know that you will go through healing as we move through the new moon period as well. The star energy is actually about success. It's about, a better future to look forward to, being grateful for all that is about to come, because there is a lot of abundance available. But as we go through the new moon period, I feel like it's like little by little by little, you're making a lot of progress, okay? And the star energy, some of you will get recognized for your skills. You'll be in the spotlight for some sort of recognition, award, or good news, okay? I feel also, I get this energy that you're using all the knowledge and the wisdom that you have in your life to change your life, to enter a new phase of your life. I definitely see some sort of new beginning here, or new chapter opening up for you. And you're embracing new ideas, better healthcare routines. I feel like you're trying to work on your optimum best, and it's going to work out for you, okay? It really is. Let me just see if there's anything more they wanted to give you before I get your final cards. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. King of Swords, think before you act. The truth is everything. What is below the surface will come out. But this is a card of being very organized, strategizing. Your plans are starting to take root, and they're starting to slot into place, okay? This is the card of, setting an intention and having it show up for you. Also, I feel like there's a message. I've already talked about a message. There is good news headed your way. My guys are actually pointing at the raven there, and swords are all about communication. A raven is a messenger, so I feel like you're going to get some news. The star, it's really good news. It's the wish come true. I mean, I saw the star on top of a stick. It's like a wand. They're indicating the star is so important. It lets you know that something really positive is headed your way, something you've been wishing for or trying to achieve for a long time, or something you've been worried about, something you've been nervous about. It works out in your favor, okay? And the star, I feel like you're going to be so grateful for this, whatever this is. So again, they're giving me that same energy, okay? Now, this card was apart from the deck when I pulled it up, so I'm guessing they want this Trailblazer, okay? I'm just going to pull some extra cards for you as well. They're really highlighting the wolf there as well. I mean, look at this. Prayer. Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe and it will be yours. It is headed your way. Whatever you've been asking for. And look at that, Trailblazer. You must be fearless in order to pave your new path. Unique, groundbreaking, new discovery. You're getting this energy of a new chapter, opening it up. Wolves are pathfinders. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. And please guide my beautiful Capricorn. What do they need to know? Oh. So unusual. They asked for 6. That is 6. 2, 4, 6. Yes. Okay. So we've got, I've already told you about Trailblazer. We've got prayer. It's number 17, which is the star energy. Okay. So very important numerical synchronicity. We've got our first teacher is our own heart. Listen to it. It knows the way. Okay. Because even if we choose with logic a path that we think is probably the safest option or the best option for us, if our heart is yearning to go in another direction, 9 times out of 10, you'll take that direction, but you'll end up back where your heart said we should go in the first place. Okay, so it's like, always listen to the heart. We also have power animal. This is about your instincts, okay, listening to your instincts and your intuition. Connect with your spirit animal to carry their wisdom and power. Pets, working with animals, instinct. Now, as I said, I saw a giraffe, so, I mean, maybe someone out there is working with a giraffe. That would be wonderful to hear from you, but that's quite precise, so I feel like that's probably more that it's the image that you will see, whether it's a giraffe on a billboard or on, a keyring or whatever. I'm not sure how you can put yourself in a situation other than going to a zoo to see a giraffe. We've got Gypsy Soul. And it says, can't tame or change a wild heart. Learn to accept its unpredictability. Independence, childlike adventure. That's why you've got the Fool card showing up so heavily in your reading. Don't let anyone control you or tell you how to live your life. You march to the beat of your own drum, my beautiful Capricorn. Whatever is meant for you will definitely never pass you by. And also we've got ancestors. Look for clues to your challenges and gifts in your family patterns. family, ancestral karma, spirits. So some of the challenges that you may be experiencing right now may be connected to your ancestors, because we tend to emulate patterns. If there's things like childhood wounding, sometimes it's passed on a generation or several generations. So look out for that as well. I'm just going to go and get a final card for you. But I do feel like your ancestors are walking with you as you move through this new moon period, quite heavily actually. They're going to leave little signs for you. Elk nobility and lizard regeneration. So it says here, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. So again, take that leap of faith in whatever area of your life you've been finding challenging recently. You will overcome that. And we've got lizard regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So whether you are starting a new path in a job or a spiritual path, doesn't have to be a job or a relationship. It can be, a spiritual path. Whatever it is that you're starting anew, know that it will be very successful and it will actually revitalize your soul and your spirit. Okay? I'm just going to go and get a trinket for you. We have the seahorse. Okay, now seahorses are all about being in your emotions. Also, seahorses are very unique because the masculine seahorse has the children, has the baby seahorses. So it's about doing things differently, being your wonderful, authentic, original self. You are unique. What are your unique skills that other people do not have? You're embracing those in order to get ahead, or I definitely feel emotional release here as well, emotional healing, and having fun. I get this energy of fun, playfulness from this. It's actually showing me a seahorse in the water. I can't really do it. It's almost like, seahorse, and it's kind of like moving like that. I know that's so weird, but I don't know how to, unless I draw a picture and try and make it move for you. Because this is solid metal, it's really not going to do it. But it's like they're showing me it in the water, it moving, but it's moving its body and its tail is curving. So really cute. That may be also an image to look out for. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, my beautiful Capricorn. This is a quite complex reading, so I hope it does resonate for someone out there. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and light.
Ito, medyo mahaba, no? Mahaba yung reading ni... Ito si Baba Jolie. Matagal ko na din tong pinapanood. 636,000 subscribers. Generally, feel good yung mga sinasabi niya kahit dati pa. Ang style nitong si Baba Jolie, mahilig siyang magbigay ng mga sign. Sasabihin niya mga feathers, animals, pati yung sa mga angel numbers, mga ganon. Tapos, napapansin nyo, habang nagbabasa siya, humihingi siya ng guidance sa spirit. So, medyo talaga siya. Yung ibang mga sinabi niya, yung mga deeper spiritual concept, hindi ko pa ganong naintindihan yun eh. Basta kinukuha ko lang talaga yung general content, yung message, yun lang yung kinukuha ko. Pati yung mga sinasabi nilang sun, moon, rising, hindi ko pa ganon naintindihan yun. Basta nagre-resonate lang. Sa ngayon, tama na sa akin yung nagre-resonate. So, yung mga sinasabi ni Baba Jolie, naman, generally, align naman dun sa mga nagaganap sa akin ngayon. So, mapapansin nyo, balance yung sinasabi niya, di ba? Career, money, tsaka love. Balance yung pag-read niya. Hindi katulad na iba na kung love, gano'n. Kung work, siya balance. So, yun. Okay din tong si Baba Jolie. May mga gumagaya nga daw sa kanyang scammer, sabi niya. Kaya, ito. Hindi talaga siya nagpapakita ng muka. nakatago talaga yung mukha niya. Majority naman sa kanila nakatago yung mukha, hindi nila pinapakita. Pero ano to hindi sila nagkakalayo ni Eat Read Love ng subscribers. Mas madami lang si Eat Read Love ng subscribers sa kanya ng konti. Yon. Ang nakikita ko message dito kasi sinasabi niya, yun nga, magtiwala, kumbaga lakasan yung loob. Yun yung nakita ko message Tsaka wag mong iisipin nga yung failure, isipin mo lang na challenge yun, ganun. Ganun yung mga naintindihan kong sinabi niya kanina. Kasi kung tutuusin, nandun nga ako sa stage na yun na kailangan kong mag-decide, na kailangan kong subukan yung unknown. Ganun palagi yung general meaning ng mga nababasa ko, na papanood ko lately. Kasi ganun naman talaga yung situation ko dahil mag-explore ulit ako ng mga opportunities. Tsaka itong ginagawa kong streaming, related din sa sinabi niya. So, yun. So, lipat tayo sa second reader. Ito na, pa-play na.
Let me please introduce our
Hello Capricorn and welcome. So Capricorn, we're gonna do your end of the year reading. Let's see what's happening from now till the end of 2022 for you. Capricorn, we will be pulling cards for love and for career and finance, okay? Keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Feel free to check with your other placements, your moon, your Mars, your rising, your Venus. All right, so let's see. When it comes to love, what is happening for Capricorn? When it comes to career and finance, all right. What do you want Capricorn to know when it comes to love, relation? Okay. What do you want Capricorn to know when it comes to... interesting. What do you want Capricorn to know? What do you... Let's get an angel number for Capricorn in love. What do you want them to focus on? What is their affirmation on that card? And this card. Get some tea leaf for you guys when it comes to career and finance. All right. Oop. Let's put these over here for now. Let's just deal with the love situation, okay? So we have the number 29. We have TikTok. We have You're Ready for More. And this is a blessing in disguise. Well, I'm kind of, I'm not confused, but I'm curious. I'm curious. What is this blessing in disguise here? We have the Messenger of Fire, Justice, and the Four of Cups. Ooh. Tick tock. It's time to make a move. Okay? It's time to open up. It's time to express yourself. It's time to let somebody know something. TikTok is what I'm getting here. Or some of you could be dealing with somebody who is like that. Okay? It's almost like they were playing it safe, or they were holding back, or they were pretending to not have feelings. But I feel like, you know, this is your love reading, so this could be you, where you have feelings for someone, you like them, you want to be friends with them, even is what I'm getting to with the Four of Cups here, but you didn't say anything. Sometimes you let opportunities pass you by, Capricorn, and you just kind of like tell yourself, well, you know, it probably wasn't meant to be, or I feel like sometimes you play this passive role, and what is it? You play this passive role, and then when the opportunity passes by, a part of you kind of feel like maybe a little bit resentful or down or upset with yourself, but then it's like a self-defense mechanism kicks in where it's like, oh well, it probably wasn't meant to be, or I really probably didn't want it that much anyway, right? But it's like you did want it. You know, you do want certain things when it comes to love, when it comes to your relationship. You do want certain changes to happen with the Justice card, but you play this passive role and you don't make the changes that you want. And I'm hearing here with this TikTok card, it's time for you to speak up. It's time for you to tell someone how you really feel about a situation. You know, like to make the necessary changes. It's not about breaking up or anything like that. Because I'm here, this card here, you're ready for more. Some of you, like, let's say you're in a relationship and you want to go back to school to further your career, your education, right? And you've been at home and you've been taking care of the kids, or you put your career and finance on hold for your partner. It's time for you now to say, look, I want to go back to school. I want to further my career. Okay, you took your time, you did your thing. Now is my time. You know, now it's time for me to do what I got to do to further myself and advance myself. And you're speaking up, Page of Fire, right? And you're not doing like, oh well, I'm done with you, I'm over. Some of you, that could be a message too, but I really kind of feel like this energy of like you didn't say anything, it's time for you to say something. For yourself, for your own growth, for your own expansion here.
Did you know that there is a new tool that pays commissions from $1 to $5 for every song you listen to?
Let's see. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. Some of you, you know, for those of who are single, my single Capricorn, okay, some of you wanted somebody back from the past with the Four of Cups here, and they did not come back, they did not reach out to you. Spirit is saying that this happened for a reason, okay? Don't be impatient and don't feel like, oh my gosh, my biological clock is running out and I need to find love, and you know, don't do anything impulsive either, because I feel like they're saying here, what is coming in for you is way better. I mean, like, look at the Justice card and look at this card, how they both look very similar, even like the wings and everything. A blessing in disguise, okay? Don't go back. For some of you saying here that the reason why this person from the past didn't come back, it was not for your growth. You wouldn't have grown. You would have been in a relationship, but you wouldn't have grown in that relationship. You wouldn't have become into who you were meant to be. Like, this person, it's not like they have ill intentions to hold you back, but somehow you're held back. You know, you're kind of like in a comfort zone that is not really meant for you to stay in for a long time. It's like you feel like you're in a relationship, you have somebody, but it's not the ideal thing for you, you know? Anyway, it says here, you are ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. Yeah, and for some of you here, I'm getting for you to have this conversation. It's time for you to have this conversation. You know, I did a reading with this card, and it was a very good reading for somebody else, and it was saying here, like, it's time for them to have, like, they're ready to have kids. You know, like, they've put off having kids, they've put off even, like, probably wanting to get married to a person because they wanted their career to take off, and now it's in a good place, which I do see that here. But there's still that little thing that's missing, you know, that little cherry on top, which is like either proposing to this person, getting married, or, you know, deciding to have kids now, or moving in together, something. There's some decision that needs to be made that you've been holding off for whatever reason, and now it's time to make that decision, okay, for you and this person, this relationship. Or again, this could be happening with somebody that you're in a relationship with. Let's see here. We have the number 29. It says, I am insightful. You are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. Out of the sky. It says a powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. I feel like some of you, there's an experience that you haven't had yet that it's time for you to have. It's time for you to embrace this experience. You know, like he's embracing this clock here, and it seems like it's about to float away from him, so he's grabbing it before he misses his opportunity. I'm hearing, take this opportunity, take it. You know, some of you, like, you wait for the perfect opportunity. There's never a perfect opportunity. Okay, even to have kids, I mean, the longer you wait is the more difficult it becomes, right? So embrace life now. Embrace love now. Don't keep putting it off, like, oh, I'll wait till, you know. I got this, like, this image because I was watching Scrooge, the Muppet Show, Scrooge, and he would, in that version of it, I don't know if I've seen it in all of the versions of Scrooge, but he was engaged to this girl, the love of his life, and he didn't marry her because every year he kept telling her, like, oh, well, I'm not going to marry you now because, you know, business is not doing well, and, you know, next year, and then she finally just left. She got tired of just waiting. He'd been saying that for years now, and so she just finally left because he was kind of like, it felt like he was wasting her time. He wasn't trying to waste her time. He did love her, but he kept putting money. We know the story of Scrooge, right? He kept putting money in front of love, right? And so then love walked away from him, and then he just had all the money now that he wanted, but no love, right? So, all right, let's see your career. We have the King of Pentacles, looking good. We have the Nine of Swords, a growth and expansion, but don't second guess yourself here with the Nine of Swords, okay? It's like you want to grow, you want to expand, but, you know, we know the Nine of Swords energy is fears, doubts, and insecurities. Oh, we have the Star card. Optimism. They want you to look towards the future with optimism. There could be something that you want to do that you're feeling a little bit like scared. This, again, kind of like the love message. You hold yourself back. You keep waiting for the perfect opportunity. You make a plan, then you second guess the plan, then you start doing it, then you stop doing it. You know, they want you to just flow, okay? We have here the never-ending story. Again, this is hourglass. There's something about time in this whole situation for you. Career, finance, love, everything. There's something about time. They want you to just do it. Someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. Again, for some of you, there was a person in your past that didn't come back. Spirit is saying that was a blessing in disguise because there's somebody that you're meant to meet. Some of you, this person's in the same career field as you. Some of you are worried that, when am I going to get married? When am I going to find love? And then for others of you, you have people who are interested in you, or you have a person that really wants to be with you, but you keep, you know, prolonging and postponing and holding off until I don't know when, for however long you're going to do it for, until they get tired and walk away from you. We have here, you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need here. Yeah, because it's like you want to grow and expand, but again, you hold yourself back from taking that step. You know, it's like the person who go to the post office to send a package, and then they get to the post office and they get back in the car, like, no, I'm not going to do it. Maybe it's not that right time. It's almost like you look for little signs to tell you not to do something when you know very well you should be doing it. Or you go find people to tell you, like, well, if you don't want to do it, you shouldn't do it. Maybe you shouldn't do it. It's like you look for no's, you look for the exit sign every time, when you know very well you should stay in your seat and ride through this process, ride through the storm. You tend to panic and you run. You're a runner. So Some of you are runners in relationships. You are runners when it comes to your ambitions and your goals. You're a runner when it comes to your ideas. You're a runner when it comes to stepping up and being a leader in the workplace. Okay, you run from responsibilities. We have the number 6 here. I am nurturing. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping people and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. I am nurturing. Some of you, I'm hearing, some of you are afraid to have kids because you feel like you wouldn't be a good parent. Like you're afraid that you'll mess up. You're afraid that, especially if you maybe didn't have a good relationship with your own parents or a parental figure in your life, you're afraid that you're gonna do it wrong. And the thing is, we all do it wrong. I'm a parent, I do it wrong. I still mess up. My daughter is in the other room right now, and we still get on each other's nerves, right? But that's what life is about. We learn, we grow, we talk things through. We get on each other's nerves, right? That's part of parenting. There's no perfect parent. As much as we would like to think that, or television would like to make us think that, there's no perfect parent, there's no perfect child. I'm somebody else's child, and I'm not a perfect child, right? And then I give birth to a child, and she's not perfect either. So we just come into this world to learn and to grow and expand and work through our fears and our insecurities. So that's what I got for you guys here. Capricorn, we have a bird flying. News is on the way. Kind of reminds me of this 9 of Swords. There's a message that's coming in for you. Some of you are afraid to give the message. Some of you are afraid to receive the message. We have a dark woman, dealing our relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And then we have success. Look at that. Oh my gosh, never ending story. It's time for you to let go of this narrative and this fear. Okay, the year is about to come to an end. TikTok is what it's saying here. How are you going to take this into 2023 too, or 2029? I mean, how long are you going to hold on to this fear? It's time for you to let it go. Okay, you're meant to have something you can actually take. You're very good at it. You're very good for this position. You're very good. You're going to be a very good parent. You're going to be a very good husband, a very good wife. You have a very good person in your life, but there's no perfect anything. Okay, no, there's no perfect human. Let's just say it like that. There's no perfect human. So it's like you either embrace life, or you keep yourself cut off from life, experiencing life. All right, so Capricorn, that's what I got for you guys here. Thank you so much for watching. Blessings, lots of love, and stay safe.
Ayun. Ano bang kukuha ko dito? Nakatawa. Ngayon ko lang 'to nakita, hindi ko pa 'to nadinig kanina, kaya on the spot 'to, itong isa na 'to. Medyo ano bang may sinasabi siya na paano ba? Kasi sa tingin ko mahirap magsalita eh. Mahirap magsalita. Manonood pa ako ng iba pang reading bago ako mag-decide. Yun, kung katulad nito, ano pa ba pwede ko idagdag? Basta yun, yung ibang mga sinasabi nila, yung mga ano ba yung mga sinabi kanina, mga sun, moon, and rising, hindi ko pa ganong pinag-aaralan yun eh. Kasi may ibang klaseng pag-aaral pa yun eh. Basta more on motivation side lang talaga. Kaya pag pipili kayo ng reader, yung mga magaganda sinasabi, pampalakas ng loob, huwag kayong kukuha ng reader na negative yung mga sinasabi. Kasi nakaka-stress yung mga ganun eh, yung mga may sinasabing death. Yung death kasi talaga ay may ibig sabihin yon na energy. Iba pa yung actual na death, iba pa yon. Kaya pipili muna kayo, kung hindi pa kayo sanay, pili muna kayo ng reader na magaang dalin. Yan, yung mga nadaanan natin dati, sila Mino Pan, yan, si Baba Jolie. Meron pa isa sana, kaya lang matagal siya mag-read eh. Si Patricia sana eh. Kaya lang, maiipit tayo sa time eh. Mahaba yung kay Patricia eh. Kaya, yun. Tsaka si Dash. Tsaka si Zane, Intuitive, okay din yun. Tsaka, sino pa? Yun si Jennifer Walker-Sen. Yun si Eat Read Love kasi medyo direct magsalita yun. Lalo na pagka sa love yung reading. Sasabihin talaga niya kung ano yung dapat. Yung mga dapat mong madinig sa love, sasabihin niya kahit masakit. Yun. Ganun magbasa yun si Eat Read Love. Direct to the point. Sasabihin niya pagka matigas ang ulo mo, ganon. So, yun yung naobserbahan ko. Tapos yun sila, Sunshine. Yun, okay din magbasa yun si Sunshine. Tsaka, sino pa ba? Yung mag-asawa na reader, si Empath, tsaka yung asawa niya. Bago lang kasi yun eh. Kaya hindi ko pa ganong naobserbahan. Yun, si Frankie, generally okay din yun si Frankie. Kaya lang yun, may mga sinasabi siya na about yung mga dark na nakikita niya. So far, yun lang muna siguro. Kanina nagsimula ako dun sa Digital Creator Talks. Unti-unti ko kasing balak na ilagay sa Microsoft Teams yung mga content. Pagka nasimulan ko na doon, later on, pati itong motivation talks ilalagay ko. Tsaka yung sa cards. Para may compilation tayo. Yan, lalagay ko na lang sa website tsaka sa Microsoft Teams. Sasabihan ko kayo pagka nasimulan ko na. Kasi bala kong lagyan ng konting creativity yung pag-arrange ng content sa cards tsaka sa motivation. Iko-combine ko yung dalawa. Kasi related naman sila, 'di ba? In terms of mga yung mga inspirational na message na kumbaga gagawin nating light or positive yung mga energy sa reading para madaming matulungan. Kasi madami ding sinasabi doon about yan nga work, career, tsaka yung relationships. Yun kasi doon eh. Malaking tulong kasi yun eh. May iwasan mo talaga ma-depress. Kaya, kumbaga para siyang counseling talaga. So, yun muna. Medyo maaga tayo matatapos. So, yun na lang ulit. Balitaan ko kayo kung kaya ko ulit mag-session sa Friday kasi hindi pa talaga stable yung schedule ko eh. Nag-aantay ako kasi ng mga feedback. May mga hinihintay akong feedback this week. Kaya yun. Ipopost ko na lang sa website ko pagka may session sa Friday. Babalitaan ko kayo. Pakitingin na lang yung website palagi. Tsaka yung fan page. Okay, so maraming salamat ulit sa lahat ng nakinig at makikinig pa later on. So, ayun, sige. Good morning na pala. Salamat.